Welcome to Bilingual Investing, Breaking Investing Barriers. Jay here with you guys today. Today's video topic is all about the benefits of technical analysis. Again, we're going to be very brief with our educational video. This is something that, usually it takes time to learn. There's a lot of different patterns, trends, different ways to analyze a coin, its price action, things of that nature. But I just want to, touch briefly on the basics, the very basics. If you're a person that you're just, you're new to cryptocurrency investing, I want to make sure you at least know what is technical analysis and what possible benefits it can offer you down your investment journey. So today we'll discuss what is technical analysis, what are technical indicators, and why does technical analysis matter? So technical analysis, TA, is an analytical process that involves using mathematical indicators to evaluate statistical trends with the clear intention of predicting future price action based on probabilities. TA methods evaluate crypto markets and identify trading and investment opportunities through price trends and patterns seen on charts. Such methods are based on the belief that a crypto's past trading activity and price changes are valuable indicators in determining future price activity. So again, if we look at this chart, simple chart, guys, very, very simple chart. Again, if you guys need access to this platform, there's a link in the description down below to our website. You can come right here, click on Trading View, and it'll take you here where you can, there's some plans you can pay if you would want to, and the benefits, but there's a free plan. There's a free plan, free account you can make over here, and then it gives you access to this chart. How you search for Bitcoin, just in case briefly, you click on up here, symbol search, just write BTC USD, and then you would click on the first or second option, and it would just take you to this chart. So again, just very simple. I plan on making a more in-depth tutorial about TradingView in a future video, but for now, and this video's purpose, basically we have a chart. Here's price action on the top, and this is a monthly chart. So every candle represents a month. And a candle, all it is, again, very briefly, it just describes, in this case, if it's a monthly chart, then every candle describes the price action for that month. So again, TA, technical analysis, and when you technically analyze a chart, essentially, and just keeping it, again, very, very brief. If we just throw a line here, a simple horizontal line, again, called support and or resistance. And we'll get into, that's why we're going to bring classes out, in the future to actually fully describe, what is support and resistance, trends, patterns, things of that nature. But at a very basic level, this key level here, as we just threw a horizontal line here, support or resistance, here was key resistance in December 2017. So it could see a clear resistance. Price couldn't get above this level. And now we came right back down to touch it, so we've had a brief bounce. So again, an important level. TA, technical analysis, allows us to identify key levels within price action. So here, it ended up being a great time to sell, but analyzing that past historical information, we can identify, well, if it was a key level to sell, but we broke it to the upside, then coming down to it, it might be a great level to at least start accumulating. So, that's just at a very basic level, just applying very brief TA, technical analysis, to identify key levels on a chart. So what are technical indicators? To remove uncertainty and provide a level playing field when investing, technical indicators are used. They are mathematical calculations used to measure price momentum and plot lines on the price chart to identify trends and key price points of an asset. Think of trading indicators as a map that guides you through the maze of ambiguity. Using them in coalition with a bit of market psychology and understanding of risk will enable you to make better trading decisions. Indicators allow for the creation of a visual story on how an asset has performed, is currently performing, and even based on probabilities, how it could possibly perform in the future. So just going back to a chart, here we see indicators. Again, it might look complex, but trying to keep it simple. In the bottom part here, we see indicators that are measuring momentum, how strong certain moves are. And then there's other indicators as this 200-week moving average on the weekly that is on the price action. So again, in future classes, we're actually going to go in and dive into differences between indicators that are on the chart and that are below the chart, you know, and things of that nature, but trying to keep it as simple as possible. These are indicators. They measure price momentum, and they're fundamental in technical analysis in attempting to predict future price action exclusively based on probabilities. So why does technical analysis matter? You know, charts are a reflection of human behavior and emotions. They tend to communicate most of what an investor needs to know about an asset's current and past performance to help them with their future investment decisions. Technical analysis truly matters because via the use of indicators, we can create a successful investment strategy of when to buy and sell cryptocurrencies. And that's the question that everyone, you know, wants to know. When should I buy? When should I sell? You know, it's going up too much, down too much. What should I do? You know, and again, we're going to go over a very brief example of one of the most used technical indicators called the Relative Strength Index, RSI. So again, we're going to go over some very brief examples of possible RSI buy and sell points for Bitcoin. So again, we're not going to go over a full-blown strategy on this video. That's not the point. You know, again, the classes will discuss that in the future. But what we do want to analyze is here, just very briefly, RSI. Again, indicators measure price momentum. So, you know, we have these key lines here of 70 towards the upside and 30 towards the downside. So on a monthly chart, we can clearly see, you know, it's very evident when we've been above 70, you know, here and here in two instances, you know, it's been a great time. Well, three instances if you go back, you know, to 2013. Great time to sell. Why? We were above the 70 level. So usually when we get above that level on the monthly, you know, great time to switch the mentality of from buying and accumulating to selling and taking profits. You know, and again, this is not any official financial advice, but you know, we're just using technical analysis, analyzing the charts, and that's just been evident. If we go to a weekly chart very briefly, you know, we can see that, again, historically, you know, below the 30 on the weekly, you know, great times to buy. Here, we were at this bottom, which was the market bottom. Here, we were at this bottom, which could possibly be the current market bottom, or, you know, we might double bottom, you know, as we attempted to do here before going on up further. So anything is possible. But again, it's just using indicators, you know, to measure price momentum on these time frames, just to have an idea of what price could possibly do in the future. So again, guys, if you enjoyed the content, make sure you guys like the video. I would really appreciate it. Here's our website, which we reviewed earlier. Over here, you can come. There's tools and resources for you guys, access to cryptocurrency exchanges, to, you know, trading view, and many more tools and resources. Then we obviously have the social networks you can swing by. We finally, you know, cracked the 300 follower barrier, you know, on our way to 500 followers. If you could, you know, come over here, follow, consume our great content, you know, we would appreciate it. And then obviously, you know, our YouTube channel, our main platform for free educational videos. You can, if you're not subscribed, make sure you come and subscribe here. Click on that notification bell for new videos, you know, new future videos. And again, this content is not official financial advice. It was created exclusively for educational purposes. Thank you for your time and attention. Hope you have a good one.